now is life and death for wrestling. Take it seriously, okay? If you're not bringing that front knee down, you're going to struggle. You're going to have a lot of trouble. If he's in here on a double, you see how his knee's down? He's ready now to step up and duck walk through to the next one. But if he's loading up and he's not bringing those knees down, then he's got to carry my weight and his own weight, which will make it darn near impossible for you to finish the shot. Okay? So as you see, he's in his shot here. If I were to sprawl and push his head down, now what he's got to do is duck walk and get his head back up. Duck walk, bring him in, and in. See, now what he's doing is a knee slide. You understand that? He is stepping up with one leg here, and he's sliding his knee in to stay in position. And the knee slide does work if you're lucky enough to shoot from that side of his body. But what I want you guys to be able to do is be able to build up on both sides of their body. Okay? So the importance of the duck walk drill, if I'm in here on a double, and what most of you guys will do, if I'm in here on a double and he sprawls, go ahead, see my hands go down? Most of you guys have learned that. You put your hands down to balance your weight. You see how my body is forward, over my knees, my head is up in front of my knees, therefore I have to use my hand to support my weight. Okay? But if you get, see on this side so they can see the camera right. But if you get good position on your shots, and I'm in here, my back is straight, I'm on the knees right here, when he goes to sprawl, you don't release the legs. Go ahead, sprawl. Look what I did. I collapsed my chest over my thigh, over my knee. Now I am no longer forward with my weight on my hands. I am now centered over my legs. So that allows me to balance. See how I'm balanced? I don't need to put my hands down to hold my weight up. At the same time as being balanced, now I can keep my hands engaged on his legs. Because now I don't need to hold my weight up. I'm keeping myself centered. Go ahead and sprawl on me. And my hands are here. So now from this position, as he's sprawling, go ahead. You duck walk, keep sprawling. And you keep duck walking in order to build up, in order to get to the inside and finish your shot. See how I duck walk through? So if I take a shot and he sprawls and my head goes down to the mat, I'm not going to release that leg and put my head down. He'll score. If you make a commitment to a shot, you hang in there. And you fight for that position. You fight to get your head up and your butt in. And that's by duck walking. So how important is a duck walk now, gentlemen? If I'm in here, and I shoot a double, and he sprawls, I'm going to duck walk. Ready, set? Sprawl, duck walk. Duck walk, finish. You got to know this drill. These are drills that are going to improve your functional strength for wrestling. You know what I mean? Think about that duck walk now and think about how that's going to improve your positioning when you're shooting it and trying to finish a double. Right? These are important drills. The next one we're going to do is our stagger stance drill. And when you guys start out, I want you to start like if you're getting ready to run a race. You know, on your marks, get set, go. How would you start? Would you have that back foot up? Ready to push off? So that when they say go, you can really attack. You can really take off. If your feet are flat, then like I showed you guys, it allows more of your body to be seen, but it also is harder to push off the flat of the foot. So I really like my heel up. And I like the back foot this way so that I can get a really good fast start. Okay, number one, get your stagger stance, check your height. Stay at this level. Mark a spot on the wall and keep your head absolutely level. Let's go. Beautiful. And when you can relax and wrestle this way, get a little bend in your back. Bend your back. So your back is too arched. Get down here. Get a little hump in your back. Relax. Get your chest over your thighs. You don't want to be so stiff. You want to relax. You want to bend. You want to feel like a snake. Coiled up, ready to uncoil. There's no secret to success. It's hard work. It's discipline. It's doing the things you have to do every day until your muscle memory comes around. You do these things without even thinking. Again, staggered stance, but this time, when you get right across the center line, I want you in your stance, and when you get to the center line, I want you turning over that front foot. I want you to rotate, 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 and I want you to back up. The rest of the way. Turn here, back up the rest of the way. One's go. Stagger stance, straighten that back leg. Check your stance. Check your height. Very good. Very good. Turn over that front foot and back up. Now back up, straight back. Because moving forward and backward is very important. Twos, go. And you have to be able to do it. Stay, check your height. Check your stance. Reach down. There. Find it and stay at that height. Very nice, very nice. Very good job. And turn, and freeze, go. Rotate on that front foot. Excellent. Very nice, very nice. Nicely done, very nice. Remember, don't bob. Don't bob with your head, because when you bob with your head, you can be timed. As your head's going up and down and you're moving on the mat, your opponent will see that. And when you're down, on the next up movement, he'll shoot. He'll catch you up off of your feet. Okay? That's also the same reason why when you move forward and backwards, if you notice my feet when I'm moving forward and backwards, I always have one foot on the ground. I'm never in the air. Because if you get caught with your foot in the air, you have nowhere to go except down. So I'm always here. I'll step with one foot, but this one drags. Step and drag. That way you always have your feet on the ground. As you're moving, you're always keeping your feet grounded so that you can react. You can always be able to move your feet. Okay? All right. Next one we're going to work on. This drill here that we're going to do is called the alternate leg shot. And this drill teaches you how to shoot to both sides of your opponent. How many of you guys have a strong side and a weak side? You're good on this with this leg forward, but with this leg forward, it's a little bit awkward, right? You can only do moves to one side, but on the other side, it's a little bit awkward. Am I right? So you have to learn to develop both sides. So if I'm here with a left leg forward, I can set up for a shot right here, regular left foot forward double, right? But I can also, in wrestling, switch my feet and set up a shot to the opposite side. You see it? Well, that's what we want to do. We want to make you fluent so that you guys can attack both sides of your opponents on any moves. Singles, doubles, sweeps, firemen, duck runners, anything you want to do, you should be able to do it to both sides equally. So if I wanted to do a duck under, and we tie up, here comes my leg, I'm going to penetrate, and I'm going to turn behind. The same thing on the opposite side, except the other leg forward. Same thing, I'm going to penetrate, turn behind. So by being able to wrestle both sides, it doesn't limit you to your attacks, right? Okay, this shot, stagger stance, moving forward, change levels, penetrate. You're going to step up with your back leg, staggered stance, check your height, move forward, change levels, penetrate. Other leg forward, penetrate. Other leg forward, penetrate. So it's just taking shots from left side, right side. Left side, right side. Left side, right side. Want to try? All right, ones. Check your stance. Stay down. Left leg, or right leg, left leg. All two legs on your shots. Ready, set, go. We got other leg. Other leg. Other leg. Twos, go. Other leg.